What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Buckles Locker. This is your host, Isaiah, coming to you again. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Make sure you hit the notification bell icon to notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. Shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining. I highly appreciate it. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend, had a great Easter Sunday, a good Friday. I did. Had a good time. But we here. We back. The draft is coming around the corner. Yeah, the Tampa Bay, the Bandits play at 7, yeah. The draft is around the corner. April 28th, first round at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. my time. So make sure you set your schedules for the draft party at the end of the month. You don't want to miss that. All fan bases are welcome. You know, your team, feel free to come into the locker room. It will be live and cooking. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be fun. Trust me. You don't want to miss it. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody coming in there and having a good time. And, you know, the objective is to have about like 20 people in the draft room. So we might have some people, some new folks. I don't know. But it's going to be a party. But anyway, look, we know y'all know what I'm about to talk about. Y'all know what it is. Let's not act like this now. Let's get to it. Y'all see the hashtag, right? Hashtag build the trenches. I know it's like beating a dead horse over and over again. What up? Oh, you know what? Before I even start, let me give some shout outs. Tampa Bay Dynamic Highlights, man, mixtapes. Rip, what up, man? Young Beezy, what up? Brent. Haitian Boy 407, Harold, you wish, what up? Yes, the Bandits play at 7 o'clock. Matter of fact, they're about to come on now. I'm going to check them out. I'm going to check the Bandits out. You know, it's football. It's something to watch. What up, Dez? Let's get down to it. I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time. I know y'all want to watch the Bandits play USFL football, and I'm going to check them out. But let's get to it. I don't want to hold y'all up. Edge rushers. Now we talked about the interior part, you know, the 5 technique. We talked about, you know, guys that can also play, you know, 5 technique, more 3 technique guys, but these guys have the versatility to play 5 technique. But as a 3-4 hybrid, you need pass rushers. You know, you need guys. What's up, Daquan? What's up, Tawar? But we all know that you need pass rushers. In the Bucks, I'm going to keep talking about this until probably Tuesday, and then we'll talk about other positions because it looks like tight end might be a need. They're still talking about guard too, so but pass rusher. Now we're talking about the edge. And there's some guys out there. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. I watched a little bit of little film on them, and especially some of those guys I've kind of checked them out already. And we'll go down the list in a few minutes here in a little bit, and we'll kind of like check off some guys. You're rooting for the Houston Gamblers, boo! But it's going to be interesting to see, and I think we should come out of here. I believe the Bucs should come out of this draft with at least 2 pass rushers, 5 technique, and an outside pass rusher, because you can never have enough of those. And I'm all about versatility now. I don't like guys that they can only play one way. And you can't do anything with them. So I'm very curious to see how the Bucs attack that in the second and the third round. with their second and third round picks if they decide to pick another D lineman, especially on the outside. But let's get into this. I'm going to share this screen here. I want to see what y'all think about some of these guys. So we got a few guys here. Now this is the edge rushers. You know, we got edge rushers galore. Now, as you can see, I'm not really worried about the top 4 guys. After that, it gets a little tricky. I wouldn't say like, don't worry about the top 4 guys. I don't think we're going to get those guys. Well, we know we're not getting Aiden Hutchinson and Kevin Thibodeau and Jermaine Johnson. He might slip a little bit. But we're not getting George either. Now, well, George could be available, but the rest of the guys, I think they're pretty solid. Or even if they're just rotational guys, you know, the guy from Penn State, you know, kind of remind me of Shaq Barrett, David Ajabo, injury, so he could be available in the second and third round because of injury, and he has high upside. So if the Bucs do pick him, they don't have to rush him back. They can redshirt him, but the dividends can pay off down the road. I caught a Christopher Allen. I caught a couple games with Alabama. Not too familiar with these 2 guys from Utah and Michigan State, but they're rated. But these are just edge rushers. You know, I know they might be under D lineman. Yeah, so some of these guys are under D lineman. So edge rusher and D lineman are interchangeable. Of course, I talked about Jordan Davis. The Boye Mafe, that dude can be a good pickup in the second round if the Bucs want to go that route. Mahai Sanders from Cincinnati, Cameron Thomas. I did talk about Phadrian Mathis. Sam Williams is not bad at all. I seen him in the SEC because I watch SEC football. Of course, I talked about Travis Jones and Perrion Winfrey, but they're more interior guys. Michael Clemens is an interesting prospect. I've seen him at Texas A&M, and Jaden Peavy. Both of these guys can be available in third round. So Isaiah Thomas is not bad. These guys are good addition, rotational guys that could possibly turn up to be really good. It just depends on the fit. But a lot of these guys, and I'm looking at linebackers here, maybe somebody talked about Drake Jackson. He's not a bad addition either in the later rounds. The guy from South Carolina, Kingsley, he's pretty good. Nick Benito, these are undersized pass rushers, more of the Shaq Barrett clones. But they can rush the passer, and that's what we need. Quay Walker, you know, he's pretty good. Adam Anderson, don't sleep on him. Stand-up guy, 3-4 guy. I seen him in SEC. So there's some few guys out here. You know, there's enough guys. There's enough guys to go around if the Bucs really wanted to get 2 or 3 more pass rushers. It just all depends on what the Bucs want to do. And I know some of the talks were guard and running back, cornerback, but gotta be honest, folks. You know, I'm gonna keep saying this. Yeah, Josh Pascal. He's another one. He's another kind of like a Shaq Barrett clone that can line up on the outside. But I'm gonna keep saying this. I want the Bucs to be like 7 deep across the line. I want the Bucs to have like, okay, so you got Anthony Nelson, you got JTS, you got Shaq Barrett, right? I'm talking about on the outside. If they can add another guy or 2, that'll be really good because that'll be 5 guys that can rotate. And then you got your D lineman, you got your Nunez, you got your Vita, you got your first round pick, you know, you got your William Golson, you know, so you got You got a little bit of depth there. You might sign a veteran. You might sign Sue back, but that'll give the Bucks about 8 guys, and you need to have like 8 guys. You just can't be top heavy. And this is on CBS Sports. This is the rankings. They got a lot of different rankings everywhere. But what do you guys think? Like, as far as edge rushers, like, what do you guys think the Bucks should do on the outside? Now, we know about the interior. We definitely need to hit that. And like I said, I wouldn't be mad if they get 2 interior guys, 2 5 technique guys in this draft. But if you go 5 technique, and of course you got your outside, your 6 technique, and not saying your wide 9, but your 6 technique on the 3-4, I wouldn't be mad at that at all either. I just want the Bucks to just rush the pass. I've seen too many teams just have these guys, unknown guys, just getting back there, and I'm like, when the Bucks throw unknown guys out there, we don't get anywhere. Anthony Nelson seems like he's ready to make a small jump. I'm expecting Joe Tryon to put on some weight and probably post between 8 to 12 sacks. I think Anthony Nelson will probably get 6. Our first round pick, I don't know how many sacks I'm projecting. I don't know. It depends on who they draft. Now, like I said, that's going to be pretty much the big boy, the 5 technique. I'm just curious though, as far as edge rushers, because I know hopefully I don't want y'all to believe like Cam Gill and KJ Britt and all those guys, that can rush the pass or blitz or whatever. They're not guys that you can rely on to rush the quarterback. Somebody said about what you said, D'Angelo Malone. What school is he from? Let me see if he's on the list. D'Angelo Malone. What school is he from? I'm trying to see where he's from. D'Angelo. I don't see him on the list here. What school is he from? D'Angelo. No, I don't see him. They don't have him listed on CBSSports.com as edge rusher. Or Western Kentucky. Okay, I'll check him out. But second round, like remember, I'm expecting 2 D linemen. First round, second round, or first round, third round. Yeah, I can't say it enough. I don't have a lot more to say about pass rush. The secondary can be a lot better, if they get some pass rushers. Teams don't respect our pass defense. They don't, and y'all know that. But who knows? Todd Bowles running the show now. I think this might be more of a defensive draft. I know we don't have a 5th rounder, and we don't have a 4th rounder. So was it 4 through 6 or 4th and the 5th rounder? I know we don't have a 5th rounder. But I believe we don't have a 4th. Somebody talked about it last week, 4 through 6, which means the first 3 rounds are very pivotal for the Bucks. 2 D linemen, tight end, 2 D linemen, running back, 2 D linemen, cornerback, whatever the case may be. As long as they come out of this draft with 2 D linemen, I'm okay with that. You got your co-defensive coordinators. I think, with the draft about 2 weeks away, about 10 days away, most of these conversations I'm going to have on Buckles Locker won't be on. So we got 1 through 4 and 2 7. Okay. So we got a 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round pick. And we have 2 7th round picks. So the 1 through 3 is very important. I think the first 3 picks for the Bucks are huge. And they need to be two out of those first 3 rounds need to be D linemen. Whether it's outside pass rush or 2 interior linemen or 1 outside pass rush. 1 interior lineman. But there's some scenarios that could pop up where the Bucks go edge rusher on the outside, which would be interesting. That the guy from Purdue, if he slips, or Jermaine Johnson, if he slips down to the 27th pick. And if they're on the board along with a couple other guys, do you pick the guy from Purdue, George Kavaklis? Do you pick Jermaine Johnson over Logan Hall, or Travis Jones? Perion Winfrey. Do you pick Jermaine Johnson over, Perion Winfrey? So these are things that you guys gotta just keep watching tape. There's a lot of tape on these guys, folks. There's a lot of tape. Like I said, shouts out to the content creators that's break down these prospects, man. It's so much tape, man. You can really break these guys down to T-bone. And I'm going to keep watching tape because come draft time, I'm going to be having some great conversations about these guys and what I think or what I see in those guys and their projection. So, this is a short video. I didn't want to take too long. I just named some edge rushers. I don't need to break those guys down because that's not like a high priority. I broke down the interior guys last week, so check out those videos from last week. Check out the locker room talk recap last week as well. But other than that, Tampa Bay Buccaneers just scored, so I'm not gonna do live stream on that. I'm not doing live stream on Tampa Bay Bandits. I might do one game. I don't know. I might do 1 or 2 games, but we'll see. But anyway, shouts out to all the Pirates of Sea Bandits. Thank you for coming into this quick live stream of Locker Room Talk. Just wanted to talk about edge rushers a little right quick. Brought up some names. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. So folks, I know it's dry until that draft, but I'm gonna make the best of it. So I'll make another video tomorrow. I'll talk about running backs and guards and tight ends, that possibly we can have in the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th round. So, with that being said, I want y'all to fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag, hashtag no risk it, no biscuit, hashtag facts over feelings, hashtag bombs away, hashtag stay humble, hashtag what does your eyes tell you, hashtag probability versus possibility. Yeah. And hashtag Super Bowl or bust. Buckles lock out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Check out Tampa Bay Bandits. They're playing right now. I'm about to go check them out right now. Peace.